Hey guys, it is me. Hi. I am coming to you with some actual sunshine today. I am right in front of the window in my bedroom. And I wanted to do a weight loss slash diet update. And I also wanted to show you my body, which I feel like I hadn't done yet on this channel. Sorry, I'm fighting with my old dog here. She is going blind and she is deaf, and she just kind of wandered into a corner and now she can't figure out how to get out. So also, I'm not going to apologize for it, but I am going to explain why this is a bit much. I was just cleaning out my makeup table, and the only way I can decide on what to throw away is by putting it on my face first. So I have a lot going on right here, and whatever, I'm okay with it. Almost everything here got tossed. The foundation was really bad, and I like the lip color actually, but I only go to work and the couch, and neither of those are really fuchsia lip appropriate, but it is a cool color. Anyway, I was promising an update on my weight loss, and diet, and here it is. So I think last I really talked about it, I was doing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. That's the intermittent fasting. And actually, I think that's what has the most interest on my channel, which is cool. I'd like to say that I'm still doing it. I am not. I mean, I am and I'm not. I am not religiously doing OMAD. And I will tell you why. It's because when I was put on prednisone, which is a steroid to control inflammation, it's pretty potent stuff. It's actually the most potent anti-inflammatory that you can take, are steroids. And because of that, you have to take it periodically throughout the day and with food. So I was doing OMAD. I was doing the intermittent fasting. There she goes. Sorry. I would, yell at her to lay down, but she can't hear me. So, so I was doing the 1 meal a day. I was really enjoying it. Had no problems at all. I liked what I was eating. I wasn't losing much weight, but I was losing a little bit consistently, which is all I would hope for. It worked for my schedule. It worked for my body. It's all good. And then I got put on the prednisone, which I had to now eat 3 times a day because I had to take a pill with food 3 times a day. So I started doing that instead. I couldn't do the intermittent fasting. So I am still on the prednisone. I did take some time off in between, in which I sort of went back and forth doing intermittent fasting and not. And now I'm back on the prednisone, and I'm not doing the 1 meal a day. So sorry. I know it's so annoying. Her little tippy taps are not cute. So where was I? I got distracted by her fuzzy little ears. I think I could show you if you'd like. Hey, Chai. Chai. Look. She's so cute. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, so I kind of sometimes do intermittent fasting in that I don't usually ever eat breakfast. I sometimes eat lunch, and I sometimes eat dinner. So I am still eating, but not not on a specific schedule. So what am I doing? Nothing in particular. Still vegan, obviously, but I'm not doing any particular plan. I am on another new medication, a lupus medication called Plaquenil, and I was told that it doesn't really kick in until about 4 to 6 months after you've been taking it. So I don't know if it's a side effect from the Plaquenil or from the steroids or from something else entirely. But I have had less of an appetite lately, which is very abnormal for me. It's weird because when people have said before, like that they've lost their appetite, or, you know, as a symptom, as a side effect, the loss of appetite, I always thought that meant like nausea, you know, like you didn't want to eat, like food repulsed you. But for me, it's not like that at all. Like I feel just as attracted to food as always. You know, I still like want certain things. I get excited to cook dinner. I get excited to eat the dinner. And then I just stop eating sooner than I normally would. And it's not like, it's not even like I feel fuller faster. It's just like, I'm done. Like there's no like negative or adverse feelings where I'm eating and I'm like, oh, I couldn't eat another. I just am like, I'm done. And I think that's a very like normal, healthy thing for normal, healthy people who have a normal, healthy relationship with food. But it's weird for me. I have always had to like stop myself, you know, mentally say, you shouldn't eat any more of this. That's enough calories. That's enough whatever. We need to stop. And then I'd still eat a little bit more. And so, again, I don't know where it comes from, but it's a side effect that I sort of welcome. It feels very healthy. Like I'm not under eating. I'm just eating like a good, healthy amount. So because of this, I have actually lost weight over the past few weeks. I haven't done the math out really because I wasn't totally tracking, but I have lost like 10 to 15 pounds in just the past 2 weeks. Again, I don't know where that comes from. I'm sure a lot of it is from fluid, from the inflammation coming and going, because I haven't really noticed, you know, in the mirror or in my clothes or anything. But for me, 15 pounds is not noticeable. And I mean, yes, it is just because like I am so big that like that's not really a fraction of the excess that I have. But even just that, like just my body type or my body shape, I lost 50 pounds before, and I went down just one size. And I went from like an 18 to a 16, and I lost like 80 pounds, and I was still a 16. So, you know, it just like it takes a lot before it's noticeable. I think it's noticeable in my face when I lose a lot of weight, but it takes a lot. So, yeah, I'm not like concerned about it. It's not going so quickly that I am concerned that something is wrong. If I do feel like I'm not eating enough, then I'm gonna, you know, go to the doctor and say something's happening. But for now, you know, I can afford to lose the weight, so I'm not too worried about it. In terms of numbers, like I said, I don't know exactly like on what dates I was what or what I'm going to count from. But after the first round of prednisone, I did gain some weight, and I was up to my highest weight, which was my previous recorded highest weight. So my highest recorded weight was like 267 Yeah, 267. And that was like back when I was like 20 or 21, sort of right after high school. I know that right before that I was heavier than 267, but I don't think I have it recorded. I have never seen a 3. I've never seen over 300 on a scale. I couldn't be positive that I hadn't been there before, but I've never seen it or had it recorded, so I'm not sure. However, between then, over 15 years, and now, I would say my average, I'm almost always between like 235 and 255. Like I've just always been right in there. I did lose a big chunk a few years ago, like I mentioned, the 80 pounds, when I got down to like 190 and 180, like 8 or something. And then it quickly came right back. So I don't really count that. I even vaguely remember it. Kind of wish I didn't take any photos from that time, because when I see them now, I'm like, oh my God, why? So anyway, I've been around 250 for the past few years. And then right after the prednisone, I checked on the scale and it was like 265, even 266, maybe even higher, but right around there. And that really freaked me out. Like I knew that it was the prednisone. I was warned that it was going to make me gain weight, even if temporarily. But I never, ever wanted to see 267 ever again. And it was creeping there, and it was so close. And, but I felt like I couldn't really do anything about it. Like I just sort of felt like, it is what it is. Like I'm miserable and I can't work out right now, and might as well just eat whatever I want. But at the same time, yeah, if I saw 267 again, I would be heartbroken. So anyway, a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago, that's where I was at, somewhere around 265-ish. This morning I weighed in, it said 248. So I am pleased with that, to be at least back in the 240s. I have not set any goals because, like I said, I'm not really trying right now. That's being honest. It's not that I don't know how to say it. I'm always trying to lose weight. When you are a fat person, you are always trying to lose weight. Whether you are shoving terrible, unhealthy food in your mouth at that time, in your mind, you're still like, but I need to lose weight, and I am trying to lose weight. So I am always trying to lose weight, but there's a difference where like you get in a mode where you are actively trying, and it shows in your actions and in your planning. And for that, I'm not in that mode right now. I'm pleased that I seem to be losing weight, and more so, I'm pleased that I seem to be naturally eating less and eating a little bit healthier. Again, I don't know what's causing it, so I cannot say, that I have any tips on it, because, I don't know, but I am going to ride it out as long as I can. So what I'm going to do is, I'm hoping that this will work, but I'm just going to stand up and walk back there so you can get a load of all this, and then I will come back to you. Let us see. And there it is. Hopefully you can see. This is around 250. This is my pretty normal average size. Yeah, So maybe you can get a great image of all that, all this. I carry, I was gonna say I carry most of my weight in certain areas, like my arms, my upper arms are very big, and my thighs especially. But I definitely, now the older I get, carry it everywhere, which I sort of appreciate, you know. I think it would be uncomfortable if I was only unhappy with like one part of my body. So sorry, that was a bird. I got excited. You know, so at least like when I lose weight, I want to lose weight everywhere, and I'm not trying to target some section. So I think that's it in terms of going forward and my plans. Like I said, I'm just gonna sort of ride this out. I'm gonna keep an eye on how much I'm eating. You know, I'll see if the appetite thing changes in any way. But I sort of hope that now that I have gotten a tiny taste of what it's like, to sort of feel less compulsive around food, that maybe I can sort of understand that and keep it going forward, whether or not whatever this force is that's creating it, whether or not that continues to hold me over. At least I now feel like, you know, like it's in me. I can just eat a normal sized meal and push it away when I'm done and be totally content about it. And if it helps me lose weight, even better. So there's your update. No, I'm not doing OMAD anymore. Yes, I still really believe in it. I love the intermittent fasting. If you are interested in intermittent fasting, look into it. And don't just watch videos on YouTube of people who have had success or who have had struggles. There are great TED Talks out there about the science of fasting. There's even documentaries now. There's books, there's articles, there's everything. But don't just read one, is the thing. Really look into it, because I do believe that it's super healthy, but like with everything, I don't think it's for everyone, because some people have more mental issues, mental blockages about food and diet, and you need to take those into consideration when you are thinking about adopting a different diet plan. So really read about it and then try it if you want. It definitely, it did work for me. It did work for my boyfriend. He still mostly does it. I have friends now who do it religiously and swear by it. People who, run races, people who work out like crazy, people who are trying to lose weight, people who are trying to maintain weight, bulk up. It's just a good thing for your body to not be shoveling the food in all day long. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, of course, just let me know. And I will do another update when anything changes. So hope you have a good day. Bye.